if Microsoft had successfully acquired Nintendo in 2002, with Nintendo's hardware division effectively shutting down and Hiroshi Yamauchi stepping down, the gaming landscape would likely look radically different today. Here's an imagined alternative timeline exploring the impacts of such a scenario. 1. Nintendo becomes a Microsoft subsidiary and a game publisher with the acquisition. Nintendo's identity shifts from a console maker to a game development and publishing company. Nintendo IPs like Mario, Zelda, and Pokémon copyright own would go multi-platform, primarily targeting the Xbox and possibly Windows PC. S. Yamauchi's forced departure could lead to culture clashes within Nintendo, as Microsoft's business approach was different from Nintendo's traditionally conservative, Japan-focused strategy. Shigeru Miyamoto might step into a larger creative role, with mixed responses from both Nintendo loyalists and Microsoft executives. 2. The end of the GameCube. All development for the GameCube would halt, making it one of the shortest-lived consoles in history. Remaining titles in development, like The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker and Metroid Prime, would launch as Xbox exclusives, potentially modified to leverage the Xbox's hardware capabilities. Future planned consoles, such as the Nintendo DS and Wii, would be scrapped, marking the end of Nintendo's hardware innovation in the gaming space. 3. Impact on Xbox and Nintendo IPs. Mario, Zelda, and Pokémon copyright own would become Xbox-exclusive franchises, setting the Xbox as the primary platform for Nintendo's famous franchises. Halo would share the spotlight with Mario as Xbox's mascots. Games like Super Smash Bros. Would evolve to include Xbox characters, potentially creating crossover titles with Halo's Master Chief, characters from Gears of War, and even Rare's characters, like Banjo-Kazooie, now under Microsoft's ownership. Nintendo's signature style and focus on family-friendly content could influence Xbox, leading Microsoft to invest more in varied genre offerings, balancing its traditionally mature audience with Nintendo's appeal to younger players and families. 4. PlayStation's advantage in handheld market. Without the Nintendo DS, PlayStation's PSP would face no major competition in the handheld gaming market, likely allowing it to gain significant traction. Without Nintendo's DS and Wii innovations, the push toward touch, motion controls, and casual gaming would either be delayed or be adopted differently. Sony might take the lead in introducing new technologies, but it's likely mobile devices would fill the gap left by the DS. 5. Influence on game design and genre evolution. Nintendo's game design philosophy, focused on simplicity, innovation, and accessibility, would find a place in Xbox's catalog. Games like Halo could adopt more family-friendly spin-offs, and Microsoft might expand Xbox Live to appeal to younger and family-friendly audiences. Platformers and colorful, family-oriented titles would become prominent on Xbox, likely causing other publishers, like Sony, to push more mature and niche genres as they differentiate themselves. 6. Microsoft's global reach in Japan and other markets. Nintendo's brand strength in Japan could give Microsoft an entry into the notoriously challenging Japanese market. However, Xbox's identity would likely still be perceived as foreign, potentially leading to modest success but not dominance. Microsoft might even experiment with Nintendo-themed consoles or bundles to appeal to the Japanese market and dedicated Nintendo fans worldwide. 7. Shifts in gaming innovation and industry trends. Without the Wii's influence, the industry might see a delayed push toward motion controls and other forms of interactive hardware. Innovations like VR might be impacted, too. Without the foundation Nintendo laid for alternative gameplay mechanics. Mobile gaming would grow differently, potentially with Xbox experimenting earlier with portable devices or streaming platforms. Nintendo's game design ethos might also appear in mobile offerings, as Microsoft could leverage Nintendo's IPs to expand into mobile-friendly titles. 8. The long-term legacy. Over time, Nintendo fans might accept Microsoft as Nintendo's home, similar to how Sega fans adjusted after Sega exited the console market. However, the absence of Nintendo consoles would leave a gap, with gamers possibly turning to retro consoles or emulation to play classic titles. Sony's PlayStation could come to be viewed as the primary innovator, further solidifying itself as the gamer's choice, while Xbox would be seen as more family-friendly due to the presence of Nintendo characters. In this alternate timeline, the gaming world would lose the unique and distinctive influence Nintendo's hardware innovation has had. Xbox would become home to both Nintendo's iconic characters and its legacy games, blending Japanese creativity with Western corporate strategies, but at the cost of a more fragmented, less diverse gaming industry. Nintendo's unique brand of console innovation would be missed, leaving the gaming landscape fundamentally altered. 4.